Hello. Gonna continue more Hogwarts Legacy. Hold on. Let me see if I put it in my Discord and I'm live. Hi, how are you? Yes I did. Okay. That's good. Alright, let's put this on another smaller. And there. Alright. Quest. So we have the final trial. Professor Fig will meet me at the location of the final pensive as revealed by Professor Becker. I don't know. According to the field guide, it's beyond the shoreline mine to the south. Need to be level 24, which I'm at level 30. And of course we have Meet Sebastian in the Undercroft. Yeah, with a lot that's happened and with his little quest thing. Alright, let's go meet Sebastian and see how he's holding up. Where is... How do I... Do I have to walk all the way to it? I don't mind. Yeah, he put like some kind of curse on him to his uncle. Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah. He's trying to find the cure for his sister and... Ugh. I don't know, I just have mixed feelings about what happened with his quest line.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Hi.
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help.
I know.
I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I'll talk to him.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Me too.
Poor Sebastian.
Hi.
Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this, but I don't think we should turn him in.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne.
Exactly.
She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what
Yeah.
you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right
She's
thing.
losing her health.
I'll talk to Anne.
She lost her uncle.
If it comes from me, she'll agree with
and
this
if we
decision.
turn Sebastian
Thank you,
in,
Ominous.
she's
You're a good
basically
friend.
gonna lose her twin brother as well.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Yeah, she'll basically lose her brother too.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Yeah.
Heard you and Sebastian traversed a mountain in Loyalist territory. You know, that sort of thing could have got you both killed.
Yeah. But we got out of it alive. That's what counts. Whee! Alright.
Honest.
Nope. Sorry, Ominous, never mind. I did not mean to cut you off there. Sounds like you were saying something else to me.
You're here. I have good
Hi.
news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with.
Oh, yeah?
Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio.
This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around.
Revelio. These vines are as dry as kindling. Revelio. Incendio.
Whoa.
Is that
I thought that's what I
It
had to
is.
do.
I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
Not certain.
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
Yeah.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore.
Lord of the
I
Shore.
suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Hold on. I have to subdue a graphorn?
Have you ever subdued a Graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all. But it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
Okay.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Okie dokie. Let's see, can I fast travel to there? Travel. Here we go. Oh, hello.
Nothing clear.
Meow.
These rocks have seen better days. This must be the place.
There we go.
Very well. Lord of the Shore, show yourself. Revelio.
Okie dokie. Oh, hi. Huh. Oh boy. Woo! Alright, hold on. something? Okay. Hi. Okay. There we go. Oh.
I need your help, friend.
Ooh, did I make the right choice? Huh? Wow. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. The Graphorn has a powerful charge attack that deals a large amount of damage to enemies and certain barricades. Hold L2 to initiate. Keep an eye on the Graphorn's stamina meter as charging will drain it. Okay. Alright, which way am I going?
Faster! Here we go! What do you have in store for me this time? Faster!
This way. This is so cool.
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Rookwood, don't go down it.
Oops, wrong way, turn back
No
around.
need to race now, my friend.
Moonstone. What?
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
We keep looking at the map. And running into the rocks.
What say we pick up the pace a bit? Slow down now. There we go. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not. Go!
Haven't a clue what.
Show you.
Time for you all to clear out.
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' helms stolen by others now, should you?
Alright.
No need to race now, my friend.
Alright, this way. Almost there. This is so cool. There we go. Hi. Oh, I love this. There we go. Witness the pensive memory. I will do that. Whee! Let's go. Let's see what's in this memory. Pensive memory.
Perhaps
Hi.
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed.
I can
only
understand
hope
being
that you are.
having
My memories
reservations
should
about
answer
this.
any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor
Yeah,
Picard.
thanks.
I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Yeah, thank you.
Avelia.
Just checking. That was so cool writing that thing. The one who messed. I cannot see the rest of that achievement name. Alright, let's see what this pensive. What memories in this pensive.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora?
Hmm? Hmm? Hello?
Mr. Morganlock,
I don't think he's okay.
Mr. Morgan?
Yeah, no, he's not okay. What the freak?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything
my
is much
gosh.
worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
On students?
We must gather the others.
What? What in the world?
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
Oh boy.
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone one feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Yeah, the power took over her.
Avada Kedavra!
Oh boy. I feel like he had no other choice to use that spell.
She's alive.
Oh boy. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hang on. Okay, let's go. Use the magic passageway. Oh, I got hiccups, I'm sorry. Blue. Alright, speak with the keepers.
The caverns below Hogwarts where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us.
Okay.
To allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor?
Yeah.
I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is
Like, I'm not
protected
gonna
by
act
powerful
like,
ancient
Isadora
magic.
did. I'm
To
sorry.
enter, you must craft a special
She took
wand
it
from
too
the
far.
4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and
Yeah.
craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Yeah.
Another Ollivander. I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
Okay.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late.
Yeah, I hope it's not too
If
late.
Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
I agree.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
I can understand with keeping the secret for now until we had more information. Okay, oops. Let's see. Give me. Let's talk to Vander about the wand.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Hold on. Let's go help Poppy. Here we go. Hi.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means?
Yeah.
Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
Hi.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the
I can
acumen
understand
of
your
the
questioning.
centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try to kill Poppy and me.
I did
You
not
knew?
know, my young friend. But I shall say that I was not surprised.
Fair.
It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use
Yeah,
that.
Poppy and I could
course.
use that.
I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Oh yeah?
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there.
Alright.
The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
What precisely did you see in the stars?
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events: the cave with the moonstone and the henge.
Okay.
The latter was bathed in moonlight.
How do you know the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
Yeah, how
I do not
can you
know.
be so certain?
It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
Alright, let's find them.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Agreed. Alright. So then I have to wait again?
I saved hundreds.
Oops. I accidentally clicked on something I shouldn't have. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me.
Oh, yeah?
Let me see what I can do.
What?
It is done.
Cool. Ooh.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
Okay.
I understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you, sir.
I understand. Oh.
I'm afraid you're on
Rockwood.
your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves.
Hi.
Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
Agreed.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there?
None of your damn business.
Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
Exactly.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child.
Excuse you?
I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
I'll punch you in the face, dude. Ugh. Oh boy. Well, that's not good. Oh shit. Goodbye.
Let's go! No more Jeff! No more happy days for you!
How delightful. to regret that.
Okay.
You've made a grave mistake. You should never have come here.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
You will pay for your deeds.
Let me out,
So, the hunt begins. Expulso!
Okay.
Might want to look up. Stop that right there. That all you got? What are your thoughts on electricity? You will not survive this.
Okay.
Confringo.
That's mine! Hardly felt it. That's the best you can do.
Confringo.
Expulso!
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Hey, that's mine!
Woo!
Barely felt anything at all. Flash of inspiration.
Alright.
Now where did it go?
Let me out,
Ha! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Confringo.
I'm not scared.
Alright.
I'll make you...
Levioso.
And boom.
Confringo.
Alright.
You weakened quickly. My wand!
Where are you?
Barely felt that at all.
Confringo.
Alright.
To regret that.
Now Alright.
Not in luck.
Confringo.
Alright.
You should have joined me.
Nope. I will never join you.
Only delaying the inevitable.
No more happy days for you.
I have your nails in.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo.
Alright.
That is mine.
Had enough?
Hardly felt it.
And I haven't even had tea yet.
Alright, purple.
How delightful. You can't hold out forever. Come on, you afraid to fight back? Don't think you're going to get us.
that the best you can do? You've made a grave mistake. A lamb to the slaughter. I'm not done with you.
Goodbye.
Stop right there!
Hey.
I know you'll fight for me.
Pathetic!
Hang on, please.
Novice luck.
You die for that.
Goodbye.
You can't hold out forever.
There's that thing. And there we go.
Who goes there?
Okay.
Rookwood's don't
I
go
almost
down
got him.
easy.
Okay.
Oh, try not to make this easy for me.
Oh my god, there's too many.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Get rid of her.
I'll make you wish you were back at school. Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. Cynthia, look what you've done. You made a mistake, Cup.
Feel a burning sensation.
No more happy days for you.
You're gonna have to stop that. I don't have all day.
Oh, got him. Oh! That's fine. Okay. Holy moly.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what's happened.
Holy crap. Let's meet Poppy. We did it! We got Rookwood. We defeated Rookwood. I'm happy. Alright. Now let's go find those snidgets. Hi, kitty kitty.
I'm sure I could do that.
Let's go. Whee! Whee! Let's not run into a tree. Let's wait.
How remarkable.
Oh yeah?
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the snidgets are hidden?
Let's
Could it
find
be?
out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
Okay.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
Yeah.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the
Hi.
other hand, had Doran to guide us.
Hi.
Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Yeah.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next?
Yeah.
What are these pillars here?
A
Yeah.
safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Revelio.
Let me think about this for a sec.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Let's see. Sun. Which one's the sun? This one? Or...
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Hold on.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
I know, it's just... I'm trying to figure it out.
Perhaps it has to do with the light
Yeah,
in the
I know,
darkness.
Poppy, shush.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with
Okay,
the
I
light
want
in the
Poppy to
darkness.
stop talking. so confused.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Revelio.
The shadow.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Wait.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Revelio.
stuff on this thing.
Perhaps it has to do with the
Okay,
light and the
Poppy, shut up
darkness.
for a second. I'm trying to figure out.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Okay.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Oh, there we go.
Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage.
I think that was
And
like the
now,
hardest puzzle.
I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves.
Poppy, you're stuck. Hello?
Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
I think she's stuck. Oh, there she is.
Revelio.
My gosh, that was a harder puzzle. Boom, boom, boom. search for the Snidgets.
Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
Yeah.
The Poach camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Let's see. This way then.
Revelio.
Let's see. Anything up there? Wait, hold on.
Here. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
What's up here?
Revelio.
Ooh. Alright. Whoops. Alright. This way.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be.
Revelio.
How to get through?
Yeah, how?
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Alright.
The plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Oh, shoot.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, wait, wait, wait.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Alright, here we go. Oh, get up there, girl.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hold on, there was something up there.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright. Also, I knew what to do with those blocks because I had to use them for like a side quest that I did off stream.
Look at this place.
Little puppy sweeping.
What was that? Not Doran. That's for certain.
No!
That's what's the whole Rebellion.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Don't think I won't fight till the end here! Don't you people have anything better to do?
Agreed.
Someone get me down!
No. Hee. Yeah. There we go. Hi. We took care of him.
Ready your wands.
Oh,
The fight
there's more.
has only just.
Okay, so yellow.
Avoiding
This is almost too easy.
The lamb returns to the wolf. You may wahoo.
Alright.
You shouldn't be here. Shall we finish what we started?
Coward! Body fairly!
What have you done?
Alright.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I
We're
had
good.
hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this.
Yeah.
I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Alright, let's go. Oops. Whee! Ooh.
There they are.
Ooh. Oh.
Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
break the charm.
You want us to...
Go ahead.
I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it.
Are you sure? Ooh. Aww.
Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
Yeah.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have.
Yeah.
Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio.
There's some stuff over here. Alright.
Revelio. Revelio.
How do I get out of here? Let's go. Oops. There we go. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Alright. Gear. Oh, I should go to the... Hold on. Remove requirements real quick. Because I have unidentified clothing items I should identify what they are.
Revelio.
Which one is it? This one. Go. Alright. Let's go. Wait on. Just making sure there's nothing else. And of course we have just this. Inventory. Talents. Collections. What else? Challenges. Oh. Collections again. This one.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand.
Yeah.
I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
Mm-hmm.
He destroyed so many lives and wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
All right.
Astonishing.
Must be the way to the repository.
Oh, wait, hang on. Poppy wants to meet me. Give me a second. Poppy wants to talk to me.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs.
Yeah.
And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Aww. I'm always happy to put poachers in their place. I was happy to help a friend.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year.
Aww.
I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Yeah.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
Yeah. Have you heard from your parents?
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Okay. Did you tell your Gran we found the Snidgets?
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
Stay out of trouble, Poppy.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Yeah. Ooh, leveled up. Okay.
People are always fussing about like someone was trying to come up with some sort of pepper hex the other day.
Alright. There you go. What did I do? Okay. I'm sorry, but Poppy went to meet me. Sorry, Fig. Wonder when we'll meet with Natty again. To see how she's doing.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
Yeah.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
Yeah.
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Oh.
Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go.
Yeah. Alright.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
Right.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Yeah, we faced worse than them.
There's the area. It must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Renrook will be pleased with our progress.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Such arrogance.
Hey!
You will suffer. Kill spells glance off of me. How nice of you to stop by. You can't stop us. Let's get it. There you are. Let me go. Why don't you come on here and
Alright.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment.
Okay.
Let's go.
Thanks, Professor Fig. Hello. Oh boy. Two of them.
Where are the other professors?
I see it. And I don't know.
Not your best moments, Garcia.
Oh shit. Yeah, come here. Woo! Hey!
You fought one of these in Hogwarts.
Yeah. I don't think Leviosa's gonna work. Oh, oh.
This one's almost down.
Oh, he's almost down.
You will not take what is not yours.
Right.
Controls all about quick work of us. You must stop us. Renrock will reign supreme. The tiny strong fire. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You up a star.
got you.
A dead end. Now what?
Revelia.
Whoa.
Professor, that wall. That's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young. It worked. Let's go.
Alright. Oh, I don't have any more room.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Let's go.
Listen. More goblins up ahead.
Uh-oh.
Not quite.
Hey!
It's the student and their professor. Hold the feather. I won't wreck. I'll get you for this. Put me on the ground now.
Alright, got you.
Take all of Wizard
Okay, purple, hang on.
What are you doing? Meant for me? Not quite.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Okay. Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Everybody's here. Nice.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They've got this.
Yeah. They got this. Let's go.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
Yeah.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. The timing couldn't be better, Professor Hecat.
Thank you, Professor.
Yeah.
Over here. Enjoy suffering, do you? Why can't I hit you? One less human to worry about.
Excuse you. Oh, that's the one that get coming. Nope, there you go.
Let's get this over. Rather up wise coming back in.
There you are. Ooh!
Look out! Another troll. This one's worse than the last two.
Stop him!
Confringo!
Oh, hello.
Such an
Thank
you going to leave some for the rest of us?
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
You are postponing the inevitable.
Alright. And one more time. And boom! Got you. Oh boy. Thanks, Professor Weasley.
That's our way forward.
Let's go. Oh, that almost crushed me like a bug. Thanks. Alright. Oh boy. Hi.
The wand! Quickly!
Hello. Ooh. Interesting. That's interesting. Let's go.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks.
Yeah.
She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to keep the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that.
Yeah.
I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
Yeah, what is
I
it?
spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her and the others sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it a secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others.
True.
If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance
Hi,
of wizard
Renrock.
kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
No.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
Right. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
Oh my.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided.
Excuse you?
Foolish, self-important witch.
Wow.
Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Oh boy. That's not good. Oh boy. That's not good.
Goblin kind shall answer to no one.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh shit.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child.
Confringo! That did the trick. I have you.
Okay, I need to. Okay.
shall rid you of it. Come closer, young creature.
Can't get me.
You can't stop me!
Right. Can't stop me, idiot. Wait. Keep on these spells.
Potato! Confringo!
Alright.
You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Where are you? Where are you, stupid idiot?
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock.
Oh shit. Oh, yellow, wait. Got you. this here. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, okay.
Miriam.
There.
Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
I'm gonna make you cry. Oh boy.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends.
Yeah.
But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today.
Right.
Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Wow.
Please meet me as soon as possible.
Can't believe we lost Fig.
Yeah.
I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man.
Yeah.
Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through.
Yeah.
Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
Hopefully.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivanders.
Yeah.
Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar.
Yeah.
The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Yeah.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was
Rookwood.
It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be.
Yeah.
It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed.
Yeah.
He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her.
Yeah.
And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me.
No worries.
It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology.
I accept
All this
your
time
apology.
I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot he said that to Anne as almost forgot he said that to Anne as well. Children should be seen and not heard. Kinda almost forgot about that. Congratulations, you have completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. With your OWL exams fast approaching, now is a good time to review your field guide progress, explore the world, finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests, and complete your field guide as you see fit. I quite enjoyed this game.
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you.
Okay.
Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Will do. Alright, let's see. Whoa. I need to meet with Professor Weasley in her office in the Transfiguration classroom. Now that some time has passed since the events of Fieldcroft Catacomb, I should see how Sebastian is faring. Thankfully, we have the Undercroft to speak privately. Natty sent me an owl requesting to meet her near Manor Cave. That's a distance from Hogwarts. She must have good lead on Harlow. I should prepare before meeting her. Let's speak to Sebastian. Okay. I still feel sad that he died. I liked him. But he died a hero protecting Hogwarts. Let's go. Where are we going? This way. Let's go. Talk with Sebastian.
I'm glad you came.
Yeah.
Sebastian, I received your L. What's happened?
Yeah.
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad to know that you can at least try to move on now.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister. My twin. Forever. She refuses to even see me.
I'm sorry.
I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely.
No.
You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time.
Yeah, she might
Surely
need some
one
time.
day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Alright, how do we get out of here? Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's go meet with Natty. World map. Meow. Let's go. Okay. Oh, hang on.
You up to now?
Whoa, what the hell did I just do? Meow. Here we go.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Yes.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow.
Isn't she the one who
we could
told us
gather
to stop
evidence from a friend named
into
Mama
Harlow?
Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of
Yeah.
it. Was rather adamant about it.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Yeah.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant.
Let's do this.
Hallow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
Yeah.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Did your mother
Are
find
you
out about
concerned
this?
she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her.
I can
My
understand
mother
that.
needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is.
I can
I shall
understand
pursue
that.
them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Hallow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know.
Revelio.
Look around.
Hmm? Hello.
How's it along, children? Walk right into our trap.
Ashwinders!
Damn you! Alright.
You will not survive it!
Place it.
What do you think you are? People in this way.
Oh yeah?
Come on, too afraid to fight back.
Alright.
A lamb to the slaughter.
You've been a thorn in our side long enough.
Okay. Where are you?
Hang on.
Oh, look at a little fight. What was that?
Okay, purple.
Black purple. You're a bit
Oh,
dodgy
boy.
with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
You will guess what's coming to you.
To your knees.
And
Another pitiful beast.
You'll pay for that!
Well done.
where are you?
Revelio.
Okay, I see.
Petrificus totalis!
Okay. Let's see. You good?
Little Nat Sioni, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal
Hi, Carl.
companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Oh boy.
Expulso!
Okay. There we go. Oh! Okay. Where'd you go? Hello.
Potato.
There you go. Almost got him. Up. Got him. Oh boy.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor? Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
I'm glad she's okay.
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Yeah.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days. But Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty.
Sorry.
It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well,
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to.
Yeah, I can
and
understand
I would do
that.
it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty?
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause.
Right.
But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us.
Yeah.
Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Okay. Let's see. Now let's go speak with Professor Weasley. Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. No? No? Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, wait. I hear a ding.
House ghosts can procure rancid meat and no one says a word.
Revelio.
Wait, the ding is in there, I think. I heard something.
Even Ferdinand Octavius practically.
400 years. 400 years I've been hearing this, and I've truly had enough. I simply cannot be with you any longer.
Revelio. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Hang on. I keep hearing something. No.
Oh, watch the tile under your feet, you'll set off a...
Let's go.
Revelio.
No. Kitty. I must pet Kitty.
Revelio.
Alright. Wait, what's in that little chest?
Professor
Oh, never
Weasley,
mind.
you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to know the truth behind the rumors that you visited Azkaban.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting.
Yeah.
It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs.
Okay.
I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Okay, looks like the next quest thing is locked. Hang on. Level 34. Okay. I'm on level what? 31. Reach level 34. Let's see. And we're at level 31, I think, so we have to reach level 34 to do that next quest. So let's see what side stuff we can do. That's how I was able to figure out the trigger side quest. Okay. World map, event triggers, and side questing. Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to trigger that one. Okay. Hear my cat in the background. Alright, so I am going to end my stream here, and my next stream will be doing all these side quests to level up to do the main story quest, which is complete your wizard's field guide. End of your feast, the Great Hall. I need to reach level 34. Okay. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.